Hey everybody, here we go. This is probably the 6th video I made now on my homemade smoker. Actually, I'm putting this video up to show that I improvised it. Actually, what I did was I took off about this much of the smoker, made it shorter because of the racks that I have. I probably will never find those exact racks again, so I just made it actually enough to hold 4. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4. And another thing that I did was I actually split my bottom door on purpose, of course. What I did was I added another hinge right here, and I made a cut. I added the hinge first, and then I cut it so it stays the same at all times. So basically I just split it and it made another door. And what I did that for was, what I was happening was I was losing a lot of heat when I basically, I was losing a lot of heat when I would open up the whole door and smoke just to check it. So I cut the bottom just so that if I needed to check my chips, just did that, and then now I'm only losing maybe 25% of the heat and smoke like right off the bat. So that kind of saved a lot of grief, I guess you would say. But other than that, nothing much is different. I just right now threw in a whole chicken, so I've got obviously a few hours to go before I have that done, but right now it's already at 100 degrees, and I only put it in about 4 minutes ago, so it's climbing quite quickly. So yeah, I barely have my thing opened up. There's really no smoke coming out either. It's just getting hot at this point. But yeah, I guess I can open it up real quick just to show. Basically, there she is right there. I almost smoked that puppy. I put some water in the bottom just to keep it moist, and then moved it up to the front. The smoke will come out the back with the heat and circle around the chicken. So that has hours to go. But yeah, there she is. Like I said, I shortened it up. It was probably about this tall. I just chopped it down to here. I actually gained more heat doing that inside the box. The smaller the better. I guess that's the lesson learned. With the electric, I guess I could put a charcoal in there and maybe have gotten it hotter faster, but I'm okay. And then the other thing I didn't feel like going to spend any more money on parts, so instead of buying all this, which I might do later, I don't know, I just got a couple bolts, hooked it in here, put a bungee cord to keep it tight, and there she be. So there's my last video, and I probably will turn it on in a couple hours. Again, I'll show you part 2 to this, 6-2, to show you what the chicken ended up turning out. So have a good one. And I got my chicken at the fresh market. Actually, they're the best place that you can go to buy meat. I find that I know of around here in Florida is the fresh market. I don't know if you have any, but they sell the best meat. Sometimes they're a little bit more pricey, but the quality is just top notch. So that's where I got my chicken at, the fresh market. Give a little plug to them. So, all right, guys, have a good one. See you later.